Hello, hi, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I am your reader, Jay. This is going to be a mid-month message for Virgo. What is going on, Virgo? How are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing well. All right, friends, right off the bat, happy birthday to all you Virgos that are born in August, as well as those who are born in September. Your season is fast approaching. I think it's like 2 days from now, I think. So happy birthday to you guys. Yeah, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're able to celebrate and have a good time ringing in your solar return. If you're able to celebrate, if you have plans, please do so safely. We still have a global pandemic, my friends, so take care of yourselves, okay? And also, just in general, take care of everybody that you know and love. I'm wishing everybody the highest level of happiness, healthiness, and safety at this time, okay? Virgo, if you want anything from me, it is down in the description box. If you want the timestamp, it's down there. If you want to know how to order a personal reading from me, that information is down there. If you have a question before you place an order, feel free to email me at the same address. And also down there is the link to my Instagram if you want to follow me over there. Again, guys, it's your birthday season, so you have some things looking forward to me. You guys get announcements. Nobody else really gets any. So your birthday message will be coming out on the first day of Virgo season, which is, what, the 22nd, right? I think it's the 22nd, 21st, something like that. So you have that to look forward to. Sometime probably in the first or second weekend of September, I will be doing live readings for your sign specifically. So if you have time, stop by and see me. I'll post about that later on in the community tab. And then, and then of course you're going to get your regular September messages and all that good stuff. So you have a lot of things to look forward to coming from me out of the channel, so please stay tuned, okay? All right, guys, let's get into it. I want to see messages for Virgo in mid-August 2020. Messages, energies, and insights for Virgo in mid-August 2020. I think there's just one bridge they want. Good, thank you. All right, guys, let's see what's going on. For Virgo, please. Okay, that's one. For now, we'll leave it in the side position. We'll see how that goes. Messages for Virgo in mid-August 2020. Page of Wands in the center. One more, please, for Virgo. Mid-August 2020. Of course it's going to fall to the floor. Give me a second. Move this out of the way. Oh, and I'm so afraid to lean forward because, like, my hair is actually down and it's all wild and crazy, so you might sneak a peek. No, you didn't. I even came to the floor like that. Okay. So the first card out was the Moon. Side position. Appropriate. They say appropriate. So we're going to leave it in the side position. Page of Wands and Devil reversed. Okay. Somebody here, whether it be you or someone else in the story, it is a general, so roles and positions and perspectives can all be flipped around and turned inside out. So please use your own discernment. But it feels as though someone here is certainly confused and they don't want to be, okay? Major arcana of the Moon, primary major for Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but you don't have to be. Please focus a little better than that. Thank you very much, okay? Page of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but you don't have to be. What is up with the focus today? Why won't you do it? Thank you. All right. And the Devil in reverse. Capricorn energy, same deal. Could be dealing with one, but you don't have to be. Yeah, so like, you know, pages tend to be younger energies, aligned to children. So I'll say that some of you this could be your child that you're dealing with, adult child, you know, adolescent. It really doesn't matter the age, but pages seek, they study, they're learning consistently like a sponge. And they tend to have enthusiasm or optimism for what they're doing. In this case, Page of Wands would be enthusiastic in terms of their passions. They would be enthusiastic in terms of learning about or diving deep into the things that sort of wake them up in the morning and what you know puts gas in their tank, so to speak. So the things that give them thrills, bring them joy. In some cases, something that they want to work hard at, like a dream or like I said, a passion. But on either side of this Page of Wands, we've got some troublesome energies. This moon in the side position, so it's neither upside right or in the reverse, right? It's not straight up or reversed. Because pages want to do whatever they're seeking to do, a job, have an adventure, build something, create something, whatever. They want to do so clear-headed. Like, it's best that they be clear-headed. And it feels like this person, they don't have to be your child, Virgo. This could be you, even though it's a Page of Wands. It could be anybody, truly. But I do get this energy of like youth or impressionable. Naive, maybe, is possibly a better word. But there's something here about this person where they might normally need or operate with clear-headedness, but circumstantially, or something in them right now is very cloudy, or perhaps, like, I'm getting this idea of suspicion. It's like having a hunch, having an idea of what's going on, having an idea of what the details are, but not actually having full-blown proof about it. And because of this lack of clarity represented by that moon in the side position, right? You see the page has their eyes cast down to the ground, right? Like if somebody is feeling prideful or excited about the future, if somebody has enthusiasm, this is not really like the demeanor of somebody who has that, right? So I feel someone in your midst, if it's not you, it's someone close to you, a relative, a friend, lover, take your pick, you know your life better than I do. But there's someone here who, if the Page of Wands, again, being related to fire element, or the fire element, and the fire signs, passionate, like just like so energetic and lively and I don't want to say big-hearted because it's not about how they feel or how they love. It's how perhaps expression, right? So maybe this person is normally like so chatty, or they're personable, sociable, and at this moment I don't feel they're like that. And I feel like because the moon is behind them, right? So something in their environment, something from their past perhaps has them, it's sort of taken their mojo away, right? Could be you, could be someone else. I don't know who it is just yet. And I feel that nobody wants to be like that, right? Nobody wants to operate without details. Nobody wants to lose their passion or says, oh, you know what? I give up on my dreams. Nobody like does it like so nonchalantly. If you're going to give up on your dreams, if you're going to walk away from your passions, it's usually with a heavy heart. It's usually with some type of regret. And I feel that that's here. And okay, thank you. They're like, it's not a full walk away, but there's this feeling of like letting go, or because things aren't working out a certain way. Yeah, definitely. The Page of Wands would be disappointed when things don't go their way. And I feel that consistently that's been happening lately, or some situation this is, I don't know what this is. We might clarify that specifically. Because this is really an interference. Could be a person, again, Piscean energy, it doesn't have to be a Pisces person, but it's this delusion or illusion, right? There's something missing. There are pieces of the puzzle that are missing. And because of that, this person is all out of sorts. And they don't want to be, right? Okay, thank you. They don't want to be. Because the devil in the reverse is sort of what they're facing, if they were to be walking, if they were to be looking in this direction, this is what they would see. Or this is where their focus would be. And so the devil in the reverse is a conquering of darkness. And, take that with a grain of salt. What is darkness? That's up for you to determine. But it's really about, looking at the downside of life, or the negative aspects of your own personality, or the negative aspects or things in your life that don't get you excited, that kind of embarrass you or make you feel fearful or make you feel ashamed or make you feel angry or sad, whatever. The darkness, quote unquote, right? This person, I feel, is wanting to conquer their personal demons, but there's a huge shadow. This like moon card is like lurking in this person's life. It could be their own demeanor. Like what this could be is someone who is, no offense to anybody. This could be someone who is, and I'm not diagnosing. I have no right to diagnose, so please don't take this to the bank. But this could be someone who's dealing with like bipolar disorder or like some type of severe depression. And on either side, there's a challenge. But somewhere deep inside perhaps, or at least under the surface a bit, there is like this kindling of fire. There is like this, it's like a smoldering little fire that isn't completely doused. This Page of Wands is not without some desire. There's desire here, but the action is stunted, perhaps even prevented because of circumstances and or the weight of the darkness. I like that the devil is in the reverse because I think that is signaling that this person is recognizing patterns in their life, certain choices that they make, certain people in their life, perhaps, this could also represent, relationships or toxic relationships, challenging relationships that they have. And this person is aware of those things. So that to me is step one in anything that you're trying to do, is being aware of what the hell you're dealing with, right? If you are trying to build a Lego set, you should be aware that you're working with little pieces of plastic and there's an instruction booklet. You shouldn't think that you're about to, bake a cake or something like that. Those are two different things that you're doing. So this person is aware of what is bothering them, or maybe they're correlated. Thank you. Maybe these are correlated. Maybe the devil and the moon kind of go hand in hand in some type of way. So maybe someone is recognizing that there's a problem somewhere. Again, realizing what the darkness is, highlighting it, being, conscious of the things that you need to do or want to do in order to put yourself into a better situation. But there could still be pieces of the puzzle missing because of that moon. Oh, Lord, clarify the moon. Why is the moon here for Virgo? For some of you Virgos, this is you. For others, this is like a very close friend or like a relative. It could be, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. But I really feel like you have strong platonic love or familial love for this person if it's not you. I don't think it's like a casual friend. I don't think it's like somebody you just met. And again, it could be romantic love as well. I feel if this is someone that you know them very, very intimately, and you're watching them go through this. If not, this is you. Okay? So please clarify the moon for Virgo. Why is the moon here for their reading? What is the moon here for? Jesus Christ. Everything's good. Okay. Oh, well. That tells a story. And if I could get it with my foot. I can't wait to get a new desk. It's going to be so cool. Bang. 3 cups. Okay. So if you've been with me for a while, you kind of know my normal spiel, right? Just because a 3 shows up doesn't mean there's a third party situation. However, look at what we have here. And we normally have more than 2 people on a 3 of cups. I'm not saying that this time. Jeez, with the focus. This time around, ladies and gentlemen, I will say third party situation. This could be exclusion though. Like, okay, when I'm saying third party situation, I'm not saying exclusively 3 people. There could be 7 people here. There could be, 15 people. I don't care. But there's like this partying going on, or this cheerful atmosphere in the 3 of Cups. Reasons to celebrate, reasons to be joyful, reasons to feel happy about life and possibly spontaneous, possibly indulgent and impulsive. But I feel someone is not a part of that. Could be the Page of Wands. Another way we can read that, because I asked, what is the moon about? So this Page of Wands, going back to the idea of a third party situation, this Page of Wands doesn't understand it or know what's going on with that. So if this is a romantic thing, I'm going to go ahead and go right into the cliche. There could be a scenario where someone doesn't know they're the third wheel, or they don't know that their partner has a side biscuit, or whatever the situation is, right? That can play That's coming across very strongly because you've got the moon. Moon can be many things, but the moon is very complex. It's one of my favorite cards in tarot. To me, also the moon embodies some sense of seduction or sensuality. Not in the same way of like the Empress or anything like that, but it's more of like a salacious energy. Like, right, devil is here too. It's like a temptation. This is like, okay, what I really think of when I think of the moon plus like a sexual or romantic overtone, I think of like a sex party. No offense to anybody. I'm not trying to call that in anybody's life. If that's your case, if that's what you're dealing with, good luck. But I really like get this eye, and I never saw this movie, but it's like that. It's like what's that movie? Eyes Wide Shut, right? Isn't that like about a sex party or some shit like that? And I just get this idea of like people, like a big gathering of people going in there to engage in all kinds of lustful activity. No shade. Everybody, as long as you're doing it safely. I mean, please don't do it in the middle of a pandemic. That's kind of reckless. But you know what I mean? In regular circumstances, who cares? That's what this feels like. There's like sex games involved here, right? Piscean energy, 12th house energy definitely has sexual overtone to it. And with the devil here, okay, damn. You're getting a lot of different messages. So this feels like, in some cases, somebody didn't know that their partner or the person that they're dating or even a friend is like engaged in some type of underground something, okay? Or just a straight up, casual affair or long-standing affair, whatever it is. The other thing I'm seeing is the moon card, and with the Three of Cups clarifying it, that can again talk about indulgence, right? That can again talk about giving into your vices. And over here, here's the king of vices. Here's the top dog when it comes to not understanding, but engaging in vices, right? The devil. And it's in reverse. So what this could also be is someone trying to redeem themselves, someone turning away from secrets, right? Because look at the positioning of how the Page of Wands is on the card, facing away from the moon and the Three of Cups. So no longer interested in secrecy, no longer interested in illusions or delusions, no longer interested in third-party sex games or whatever it is, or whatever. And if it's not about, salacious relationships with other people, could be particular habits, drinking too much, shots when it comes to the Three of Cups sometimes. So partying a lot, spending money frivolously, somebody's getting real with themselves or they're realizing something about a situation in totality. I don't know which story is yours, you know better than me. So let's get some final messages or advice. Let's say it that way. Final messages or advice. Where are we at? Almost 20? Okay. So let's get some final messages and or advice for Virgo regarding the situation. Virgo, if this is you, in the majority of your cases, this doesn't feel like you. I feel this energy that I'm tapped into right now. Virgo, you have your own things to deal with. Again, this could be a friend, someone close to you, and so you're kind of dealing with it, but I don't feel this, like you feel very secondary or tertiary to this storyline. It could be you. I'd say what, like 20% of you guys, maybe 15%? No, they're more like 20, Jay. I'm like, all right. So more like 20%, this is you, but whatever. And look who's on the bottom. There you are. You came up on the bottom just as I stopped, and I'm about to really, really shuffle. So interesting. All right. So final messages or advice for Virgo regarding this situation, please. And then we'll turn to the Oracle deck and get some final thoughts, basically, from either of those decks. Excuse me. All right. Additional messages or advice for Virgo. I think we'll get one more. Any other messages and or advice for Virgo regarding this situation? All right. Six of Swords. Okay. Let's see. Six of Swords and... oh, wow. Eight of Cups. That's a double whammy. Someone here is super, super not into all of this. Because again, the Page of Wands is flanked on either side by, thank you, disconcerting energies, disconcerting people, disconcerting environments or situations or atmospheres, home life, work life, political life, or just the world at large. I mean, where I'm in the world, the States, things are still a little topsy-turvy. So this person could just be feeling like the ripple effect of the greater collective. Regardless, though, someone here, I assume it's the Page of Wands, is just like, I'm not sticking around for this. I'm not sticking around for all of this illusionary stuff back here with the Moon and the Three of Cups. And I'm also not really... Okay, they're like, no. Okay, yes. So, why am I saying not sticking around and all this stuff? Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. These are two cards that indicate that someone's ready to move on. They're not very hard line cards of endings per se. They show desire. They show what the soul is craving, what the person is craving, what the person is seeking, right? So even if a person is inactive, which I feel this Page of Wands at this moment is very inactive, what they really want is to seek emotional satisfaction with the Eight of Cups and to leave troubled waters behind, troublesome environments and people behind with the Six of Wands. I don't know how you play into this, Virgo. It could be you. This could be, again, a close confidant of yours. Someone that you know and love and have affinity for. It definitely, they're like, yep. It's definitely the Page of Wands. And, like I said, this page in this particular deck usually strikes me, not all the time, but usually strikes me as having a little bit of their shine dulled, right? They're not as vivacious, they're not as vibrant, they're not as energetic as they normally would be. Whether that person is that way naturally or not, this energy is just like a smoldering, perhaps even dying fire. Not like literally mortally dying, but like dying as in like it's lessening, right? And I think this person doesn't want to endure that. I don't want my shine to be dulled. I don't want my, my vigor for life, my excitement for my projects or whatever the hell this person wants to do in life. They don't want to, not pursue it or not be able to pursue it. There we go. And so wherever they are now, it's emotionally distressful to them. It doesn't fulfill them. It only gets to a certain point with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is like I've kind of hit the limit on what I'm going to do here or how happy I can be here. What else is there? Where am I going to go now, or how am I going to find further fulfillment? Because after the Eight comes the Nine and Ten of Cups. So this person is seeking that. Where's my 9 and 10 of Cups? I'm after it. Again, I don't think they're super active, but like this is what's going on in their mind. Like I said, this is kind of what like their spirit is craving, because again, they come out as the Page of Wands. Wands are related to spirit energy. So what's inside of them is this need, perhaps even a void. Devil here, Moon, absolutely. This person could have a hole inside of themselves that they're seeking to fill. And they might take swift action with the Six of Swords. I say might because I feel a lot of like preventative energy, something that either they resist it themselves or there's something around them that causes a resistance. Okay? Okay. Also note the type of transport this is. It's a freaking hot air balloon with like a strange propeller thing at the bottom. It's not fast. This isn't a jet. This is not a jet ski. This is not, 50 horses pulling a carriage. This is traditionally, I'm sure blimps travel pretty fast, but they're not the fastest thing in the sky, right? So whatever this person would do or wants to do, they're not going to do it overnight. Even though sometimes the Six of Swords can come out that way. I don't think this person is trying to hightail it out of there. I think that they wouldn't have the energy to do it, period. To do it so quickly, to walk away or to give up certain vices or to seek some type of help, because that's the other thing I'm sensing here, is that again, pages seek. They're looking for answers. This person might need to contact a professional in whatever realm, for whatever purpose, to help them. But I just feel they're dragging their feet on that, or they haven't really gotten to that point yet. So let's go ahead and wrap this up with an oracle card for Virgo. We've got 2 decks this month, or excuse me, this mid-month. So which deck for Virgo? Oracle message, please. Which deck for Virgo's oracle message, please? Yep, thank you. Energy oracle deck. Alright. Message for Virgo, please, regarding this situation. Moving forward in this situation, what is the advice for Virgo at this time? What is the oracle message at this time for Virgo regarding this situation? Oh, come on. Alright. 1 card, please. Take it, they said. And I said, okay, I'll take it, guys. Whatever you say. Door to value. Card 31, add that together. You get a 4 for those who care about the numerology. Door to value. Okay. So somewhere in this story, I mean, I said it a little bit when I said someone might be indulging in spending habits, or they might have poor spending habits. There might be some cause to really, really hone in on finances and really buckle down, or come to some understanding about finances. Maybe someone doesn't understand APR and interest rates and all that kind of stuff, and they're like, hey, why do I owe so much on my credit card bills? It's like, well, what's your interest rate? 4%? Oh, yeah, yeah. You're going to be, or, if you, on the higher scale, oh, your APR is like 20%. Jeez, whatever it is. So there might be a particular education that someone, student, they don't have to like literally be going to school, but somebody who needs knowledge is seeking some type of wisdom, right? Someone might need to study up on their own finances, or why they're having issue with their finances, or what to do with it. For some, this is what to do with finances. Oh, that's interesting, because the door is opening, right? So someone might be coming into money very soon, Virgo. Maybe a lottery win. This is not a prediction. Don't everybody go, go ahead and play the lottery if you want, but don't think, I'm over here co-signing on you're the next winner. I have no idea of telling that. And there are other ways to get it. Lottery, bonuses from your job. You could win a sweepstakes, which is another form of a lottery, I guess, or inheritance, or, some type of anonymous donation. Who knows? But this door to value is opening up. So it feels like someone in your vicinity, or you, they say for some it could be you, but others it might be specifically the Page of Wands, is opening up to having an understanding of their personal value. If it's not about their money, their stability, or whatever that is, it could just be value of self-awareness, or awareness of what you bring to the table, awareness of, those better qualities that make you more of a desirable person, or someone of worth. Let's just say it that way. Not desirable, but someone of worth. Interesting. And that makes sense because, like I said, this person, I did mention it, they might be depressed, or, they might have bipolar disorder or something like that. Not a diagnosis, just mentioning it. Now, what does the book say? New beginnings in finance or career. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly toward you through the open door, revealing a golden city behind. All this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings and expansions, where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative, and get ready to step through the door. Beautiful. Okay, so 2 things happened. Well, not happened. 2 things kind of, well, I can only remember one of those things. So let's go with the first thing. Remember this 3 of Cups and the orientation of the Page of Wands, how they're turned away from these people in this 3 of Cups. This might be turning away from people who don't help, or like, it's sort of like a peer pressure-y thing, this feels like. And it doesn't have to be for someone who's like, a young kid. We all go through peer pressure throughout our lives, right? But it feels like because everybody else is spending money, because everybody else is, going to exclusive parties or buying expensive shit, this person feels they have to as well. And this just might be cutting back or cutting away from people like that who drain on your finances, or this could be people who are using you for your finances. Something like that might be at play. That's one of the two things I remembered. The other thing I totally can't remember. It was in my brain and then it left. Anyway, Virgo, that is your reading for mid-August. If you liked it, like button is down below. If you want to leave a comment, please do so. Also, feel free to share and subscribe to the channel if you feel compelled to. If you like what I'm doing here, that'd be super cool. Again, guys, I'll be back soon with your September readings. In a few days, I'll be here with your birthday season readings, so look out for that. And if you want a personal reading with me, you can find that information down in the description box, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Take care.